IGPP Expert Talks. I am Heena Goswami, Editorial Consultant with IGPP, Institute for Governance, Policies and Politics, New Delhi. We are here on the sidelines of an international conference being organized by IGPP in collaboration with CSSS, Jawaharlal Nehru University, New Delhi, Justice Liburg University, Gießen, and German Research Foundation, Germany. The conference, Environmental Policy Discourses since the 1960s, Politics, Problems and Narratives of Environmental Policies in Europe and Asia, is an attempt to bridge narratives and inquire into the discourses of environmental policies that have governed Europe and Asia since the 1960s. Academicians, policymakers, researchers, and other experts are gathered in Delhi, and today we have with us one of the key participants of the conference, Dr. Nguyen Thi Thuy Hang. Dr. Hang is a lecturer at the School of Journalism and Communication, the University of Social Sciences and Humanities, Hanoi. She is a passionate educator as well as contributor to many newspapers in Vietnam. Dr. Hang's research focuses on media and politics, political journalism, colonial regime, and its effects on political, social, and cultural changes in Vietnam. Welcome to IGPP Expert Talks, Dr. Hang. To begin with, the conference dwells on the theme of media, politics, and environmental policies. How do you think media can play an effective role in shaping environmental policies?
Yeah, I think that is media play very important role in the shaping environmental policies. Because you know about one of the theory of media, the agenda setting theory, media can make one story is make more important than others. So in the ocean of the information nowadays, so media has a power to make the people to focus their thinking what is important in our lives. And furthermore, I think that media raise awareness of the people to the environment issue. And the second, of course, every government around the world, I think that they always have use media as a tool of the propaganda for the very important short slogan, including the environment issue. And the third, I think that nowadays not only the new media, but also the social media and the way of the people talking to the family member or friend. So they raise the voice of the people, ordinary people, to very important issue nowadays is environmental policy.
So you talk of social media and how it enables one to connect with a larger audience as one can connect with the family and friends. So the digital era has seen the proliferation of many individual-centric small media outlets which do not require and do not have the kind of resources that traditional media commended. Do you see it as a positive development, and what are some of the challenges that digital media outlets face?
I think as an example from Vietnam, nowadays around 73% of the population in Vietnam use internet, and around 78% of the people in Vietnam use social media right now. So I think that of course the social media give more opportunity, more chance for people to raise a voice and to contact each other and to raise important thing in our life about what is important. So but on another hand, I think that social media is also some, of course, it's advantage compared to traditional media, because on social media you can see that it's a fake news. You can see the hate speech with a big crowd of the people, and when they raise the hate speech and they so our face new is influenza, of course, is very. So I think that is a both side is a both advantage and advantage. But of course, we cannot deny the importance of social media in our life today.
And do you think that as an educator, because of the new digital era,
Yeah.
the standards and characteristics of good journalism have also evolved? They have changed.
Yeah.
And what are some of these changes?
Yeah. That's the reason. I think that the student have to go to school, go to the university, or to school of the communication and journalism, because professional journalism can make the people understand very well the importance the of the media, and the responsibility of the media to give us the right information, the responsibility to give because to give the people the right exactly information, because we know that the journalists have very important to impact to the public opinion and to raise the public opinion and to change the policy. So of course, I think that that's the good thing of the professional journalism.
The digital technology has also brought Southeast Asian countries, especially Vietnam, on a global cultural map like never before.
Yeah.
I personally follow some content creators from Vietnam,
Yeah.
and more people are discovering Vietnamese food, dress, culture.
Yeah.
So, what are your hopes from such attention? And are there any suggestions that you would make to better utilize this attention?
Media nowadays, so would know more about Vietnam, and before all the way people think about Vietnam and think about the war and think about the very poor country, because in 1919s Vietnam was one of the poorest country around the world. But nowadays, Vietnam developed very quickly, and I think that not only the effort from the party and the government, but with the support of the development of technology and with the development of the media, people know more about Vietnam. Of course, as you said, Vietnam is a very beautiful country. It's very delicious food, and nowadays many foreigners come to Vietnam, and I think that with the government have campaigned very clearly about the environment issue, and I think that with the population around 100 million people right now, and we are really is a peaceful country, and we hope that I hope that Vietnam, one of the peaceful country around the world, we can hope that for the future, for the ideas that one peaceful world and on the people we take care and caring about the environment policy, environment issue.
To come to the last question, and that focuses upon your academic research, and you have worked upon colonial regimes and their impacts. Do you think that in matters of sectarian, religious, ideological strife, Southeast Asia's politics still carries the burden of divides that it inherited during the colonial times? Do you also think digital technology can help bridge some of these divides?
yeah. Under my research, I focus on colonial time. I wrote my dissertation on political journalism under the colonialism time. But I think that in Vietnam, I don't want to talk about the South Asian, but I focus on in Vietnam. I think that I don't think that the colonialism influence so much to Vietnam society right now, uh, except some specific as architecture lifestyle as a people doing coffee every day, but for the for the religion ethnic conflict, I'm not quite sure that is exists in Vietnam right now and inherit from colonial time. Because right now in Vietnam we have 16 religion, and all of the people would like to go to Indian because there's a whole lot of Buddha here, and 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 yeah, but we not really has we don't have a relation conflict, and I think that is the idea of the Buddha for the toleration for yeah, and yeah, I said that is not is really the yeah conflict religious conflict or something like that. Yeah, is it in Vietnam that inherit from colonial region?
Thank you so much for giving us your valuable time. I
Yeah.
hope you have a wonderful stay, and I'm looking forward to your paper presentation